So what do I think of atheists?
Mike, there are a lot of you.
I've got a number of good friends who will identify themselves as atheists, and I've met many people online and in person, but they're able to ask intelligent questions in a friendly manner. We're able to have a good conversation and part ways as friends, and I have no problem with any of them. It's the atheists who treat their atheism more like a blood sport that I take issue with. And quite frankly, there are Christians who are just as bad. But the thing is, you're actually not here to listen to me tell you what I think of atheists. What you really want to hear is what I think God thinks of atheists. There might be any number of reasons why someone calls themselves an atheist. They may have been put off by some of the frankly terrible things that religious people have done to them or to people that they love. They might have intellectual reasons for calling themselves an atheist. I think we have to give up this notion, which I hear again and again, that somehow God judges us because of what we believe. That is, He judges us because of what we think. And I think that's the furthest thing from God's mind. Look, here's what Emanuel Swedenborg writes about God. The Lord never judges anyone from anything but goodness. He wants to raise everyone into heaven. The Lord, you see, is mercy itself and goodness itself, thus could never condemn anyone. It is we who condemn ourselves because we reject His goodness. So let's say for a moment that it's true. There is a life after death, that we all awaken after the death of our body. What's going to happen to atheists?
Atheists, over here, please. You must be feeling a right bunch of nitwits.
Well, there will most certainly be atheists who go to hell. But there will also be Christians and many other religious folk who will find themselves in exactly the same predicament.
And finally, Christians. Ah yes, I'm sorry, I'm afraid the Jews were right.
But I think for the vast majority of people, they're going to wake up to a nice surprise. They'll find a world that looks and feels a lot like the one that we inhabit now, but we get to live with people who are like ourselves, who share our own nature, our own beliefs, our own desires and loves. And I personally can't wait to welcome many of my atheist friends into heaven.